Okay, welcome back. This is Francis Tuition. We are on the solution for WASSCE 2019 Financial Accounting, question number 8. Although we are done with the requirement A and B, which was the original question for the paper, I decided to add the option C to it, because a question like this under correction of errors, you might get another requirement like this. So I thought it wise to add it in case you made it somewhere, you know how to go about it. Okay, so we have already started with this. Let's move on to the last aspect of it. So we said we are going to draft a trial balance for this, okay? You are going to have a trial balance, and you know your format for that. So you have your particulars, okay, or your details. We have your debit. Don't forget your currency sign, okay? Then you have your credit. Your currency sign given in the question. Don't forget that. Okay, so here I can expand here. This one to a little bit small. Okay. This is a format for a trial balance. If you don't know, this is the opportunity to learn. So I'll have it like this. Like that. Okay, let me do this. Okay, so I'm using this one. Let me stretch it. I'll have my border around it. Yep. I'll have this one too. Okay, so I'll have this side. Your particulars. Okay, let me leave this side. Okay, so this is the end. Don't forget the name of the business. Okay, so in the books of okay, then just I'll copy from the question from here. Okay, so this copy. I come to my solution. You have to write. You can't copy. Okay. And paste. Assets. That's here. Okay, so in the books of that, I have to bold it. Right. Okay, so from the question, you have to follow the format. Okay, how the question was. So the first one we had assets, fixed assets. Okay, and don't forget that the fixed asset we had another one here. So the fixed assets, let's come here. So the first one has to do with fixed assets, okay? So in the fixed assets, we have a balance of, we can open account for that, but for me, let's use this method. We have a standing balance of 72,200, okay? So we have 72,200. Okay, we have it here. Then in our workings, okay, we had a furniture, a new balance on it, which has to do with fixed asset, 14,000. So let's add the 14,000 to that. Okay, 14,000. So plus 14,000. Okay, 14,400. So at the end of the day, you are getting to use your calculator. Okay, at the end of the day, we are getting total fixed asset to be 86,600. 86,600. Okay, then we are done with that. Let's move on to the second item on the question. We have stock 13,000. Okay, 13,800. We didn't do any changes in the stock. There was no error affecting or that affected the stock. So we have stock, which has to do with 13,600 or what? Let me check again. 13,800. Okay, 13,800. Okay, then let's move on to, so we are just posting what is here. Debtors. Okay, debtors, I think we've done something on it. So debtors, we have a new figure, right? So we go here, debtors. Debtors. The new figure, we'll get it from our workings. So go through where you did your workings. You have debtors figure somewhere. Debtors, customers. Okay, so the new figure is 6,152. 6,152. 6,152. 6,152. Okay, let's move on. What is the next thing to be added? Creditors. Creditors too, we have new figure for that. Okay, so we have creditors. Creditors. What's the new figure for creditors? Let's go to our workings. Creditors. Supply. We have new balance of 2,636. 2,636. Okay, so 2,636. It is being found on the credit side of the trial balance. Don't forget that. We are doing what is here, or what the balance is giving us. The next one on the question or on the trial balance is bank overdraft. Okay, so here we have our bank overdraft. So it has a balance of bank overdraft. You go to your bank account. Okay, so the new balance on that is 348. 348. The next one we have on the list, provision for depreciation. Okay, so let me copy that. You have to write provision for depreciation. We didn't do any changes on that, so just provision for depreciation. What's the amount? Just copy and come and paste. Okay, copy and come and paste. So here we have that's 10,200 for provision for depreciation. What is the next thing on the question? We have sales. So sales, we have sales figure here to be, that. Okay, sales figure here. Then we did some workings on that. Okay, sales figure to be like this, which is 6. Less from here. Sorry for that. Let's check from here. We have a sales figure. Let's go through our account. We have a sales figure here. This. Okay, so I'll copy from here. You have to write from your workings. You copy come to your solution, come and paste. Okay, you have to, sorry, the figure didn't. So 101,692. Okay, so let me come here. 101. What is the figure? 692. 692. 101, 692. Okay. So let's move on to the next item on the question. Okay. So from the sales we have capital. Capital, we didn't do anything there. So just copy and come and paste capital. Okay. We have capital here. The capital, we didn't do anything there. Copy and paste. What is the figure? The capital is here. You have this one. Copy. You come here. I paste it there. Okay. So from the apart from the purchases, or the next one has to do with purchases. From the capital we have purchases here. Okay. So here we have purchases added to it. Purchases. We did some workings on the purchases. So go to your workings, look for where we have purchases. You copy the new balance on that. You copy, you come here, come and write, or you come and paste. Sorry, it has debit balance. Okay, come and paste. Why is not doing undo? Come and paste. My machine is giving me headache. Okay, so let me write 57908. 57908. Okay. When you are done, you move on to the next item on the trial balance. Has to do with drawings. Drawings too, we didn't do anything there. Okay, we didn't do any workings there. Drawings. Okay, so we have drawings. We have drawings. Then what is the figure from the question? 29,960. 29. No. Drawing 29,960. Drawing 29,960. 29,960. Okay. From drawings, what do we have again? We have sundry expenses. Sundry expenses. Sundry expenses, we did some workings on that. Don't forget that. Sundry expenses. We did some workings on that. So let's go to our workings. Sundry expenses, we had a new balance of 27,256. 27,256. 27,256. Okay, 27,256. Okay, so we have the next one on the item, on the trial balance to be provision for doubtful debts. Okay, so here we have provision for doubtful debts. Okay, That one too, we didn't do any workings on that, so we have to just put this figure 360. Okay, so 360, which is credit balance 360. So with this we are done with the posting of everything. So let's balance off and see. Okay, let me do it here. If everything that we've done here is right. Okay, I have to use a function. Sum of all this. Okay, so give me that. Let me do the same thing with at the credit side. Okay, if we get the same figure, then what we have done in our books is right. So you can see, obviously, the two sides is the same, and we are not having any suspense accounts here. Don't forget that in our introductory part or during the presentation, I said that after rectifying the errors, okay, this difference that you see here should be no more. So after redrafting the trial balance, we've got to know that there is no difference at the debit side, meaning it gives an indication that what we have done in our books, everything is right. Okay, so this is the C that I wanted you to know about it, because in other examination questions you can meet something like this. If you see a question like this under correction of errors, okay, so this brings us to the end of the presentation for the suggested answer for 2019 WASSCE Financial Accounting question number 8, which has to do with correction of errors. Okay, thank you very much for being with me, for going through with all this with me. Do well and subscribe to our channel. If you have not done that, do well and do that, and read more at GhanaOnlineEducation.com, brought to you by Ghana Online Education, sponsored by Odum Business Consult. Spread the good news about the tuition. God richly bless you for being with us. Thank you, and see you in a new episode